Good morning, everybody. We are finally sitting down to film our most requested video, which is a get to know us video. We have had so many questions from so many of you asking all sorts, and we've been wanting to sit down and do this for a while. As you've seen, we've been very, very busy.
I've just been wanting to sit down.
STEFANIA's happy to sit down.
This is really nice. So thanks.
But yeah, we're finally doing it. Before we start, we want to say a huge thank you to each and every one of you that have been supporting us so far. The likes, the comments, the kind words of support, the consistency with you guys is incredible. It's something that we never expected. We were just sharing our lives, mainly because we just wanted a diary of what we get up to, because our lives are so random and busy. We just wanted to remember it all, basically. And it's also something we did when we were younger. One day we will sit down and show you these videos. But we basically had a video camera when, well, my dad had a video camera, one of those huge ones. And our fun as kids when we were 10 years old would be to get this camera out and film ourselves acting, singing, just hanging out with each other. And we've got many of these DVDs, which now we look back on, and it brings us so much joy to just go back into those moments of our childhood. So we basically wanted that for this period of our life.
It is nice looking back on though.
Yeah,
even
it's
like
so
the
nice.
few years back ones we look back on, I'm like, that was so nice.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Because you forget things.
Yeah, you do forget, especially when life is so busy and manic.
When you get older.
So to be literally just over 1,000 away from 10,000 subscribers is amazing. So
thank you
honestly, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much. Those of you that do love watching us and haven't hit the subscribe button, please do, because
subscribe.
It really means the world, and it helps our channel grow.
We're going to get the plaque and then I'll put it here.
That's 100k. We need to get to 100k for the plaque. So you can't wait for this plaque. But we will get there, but of course we need the support from you guys. So please make sure before you leave today to subscribe to the channel. Now for the questions, I have collected all the questions that you guys have sent me personally, that you've commented, that you've emailed, and then I've thrown in a few like fire questions and sort of lighter questions to split it up a little bit, so we're not just going on and on about
I'm
us.
given a question.
You want to ask a question?
I've been given send one in.
Oh no, it's been for both of us.
Yeah, but I want to put one.
Well, why don't you think about it?
Who do you love more, me or Tommy?
Tommy.
But that's the end of this video.
As this has been such a requested video, I was really trying to plan it. I was going to print this off and put it on cards and everything, but
even with what we're wearing, we just put anything on and I was like, I'm blending into the sofa. She was like, do these colours look alright together? I was like,
literally we wanted to really make it special.
There's been no time.
But as with everything in life, I find, I don't know about you guys, but I find if you plan things, they never work out. And when you just do them, that's where the magic is.
And that's how we are, so it's fine.
So anyway, lots and lots of questions.
Very neatly done.
It's not neatly at all.
Oh, what's that picture? Palm tree?
Carrots.
Oh. You know carrots today.
Carrots getting pulled out of the hole. So one thing I do is I doodle when I'm on the phone. So
she's got
something about me that you wouldn't have known.
Out of a hole.
So I think we should start with the most asked questions. So the most asked question that we get is, what is our relationship? And we've had it all. And it's fine, and we're very used to it because we have had it our entire life. So we are best friends, basically. We met at school when we were 11 years old.
Secondary
school. And we were the only two Italians in our year. So that was our connection. I went up to STEFANIA and said, well, this isn't how we met.
No,
we met
to you.
Yeah, so how we met was, to cut a really long story short, when I moved to secondary school, I really struggled. I was heavily bullied, and I ended up moving 3 different schools, and the third one was the school that STEFANIA was in. And because of my experiences in those schools where I was really bullied, I could not settle at this school that Stefania was at. So I would literally sit at reception and cry every single day. I couldn't go into classes. I had severe anxiety. I was so scared. So the school allowed me to just sort of sit there and cry just so I was at school. And Stefania came up to me one day and she was like, "Are you okay?"
I think I was like, "What's wrong?
What's wrong? Why do you cry all the time?" And I was like, I don't even know what I said. But she was the only person that came up to me to see if I was okay.
Big mistake.
Best mistake, no, best thing ever.
Huge.
And then when I started to get comfortable in the school, I of course always remember Stefania and her kindness for that moment, and learned that she was Italian also. And I said to her, "Are you Italian?" And she said, "Yeah." And I said, "So am I." And she was like, "Really?" And I said, "We've got to stick together." And she was like, "Okay." And yeah, the rest is really history. I mean, we weren't close at school. Like, we were always hanging about.
Yeah. We were like, we had our moments.
We had our moments, and then we were in other like girl groups, and then
like you were in the core group, I wasn't in the core group.
Yeah, and then her group got upset with me because I was a floater at school. Like, I wanted just to be everybody's friend. Like, whoever was hanging out with me or talking to me, I was like, "Okay, let's." And
we were a bit of a clique.
And you guys were a bit of a clique, which I was in, and then I sort of started to get adventurous. So that's how we met. There's obviously more to the story, which we'll get into. But we are best friends, so we're basically sisters. We're non-blood sisters, I would say. We're closer than anyone that I know. Mm-hmm. And it's been 24 years, is that correct? I always get this wrong because I'm bad at maths. And she's
23.
23 years of friendship. And also, just to add, we are the kind of friendship that we've always been together since school. We're not the type of friendship where like we've lived separately or we've gone off and done it. We've literally been side to side. We used to
no, since 17, like properly.
Since 17, we have literally been, and we our like slogan has or was ride or die, wasn't
Ride
it?
together.
No, that's the Bad Boys one, but we were like ride or die. Like, we're ride or die basically. So since 17, we've been attached at the hip. Okay, so I think we should just do like a quick question, like a fire one that I've just thrown in there.
Oh god. No, because I don't know them. You know them. So
yeah, but it's better for you because I've like looked at them and thought of them and then overanalyzed them, whereas you just answer.
Oh no, but I'll say something mad.
So, what was your first job?
In the restaurant?
Yeah, she worked in her
I
family.
panic when I get asked questions. I'm like, I don't actually.
We were both like that in school. We were both like, if a question was thrown at us, we were both like, and we knew the answer, but we would just freeze.
Yeah, and I'd get that embarrassed.
So yeah, she worked in her family business, which was in an Italian restaurant
From the age of 13.
in Camden.
Trattoria Rocca.
Very famous. Not there anymore,
Miss it.
but that was where she had her first job. My first job, I mean, my parents had restaurants and businesses, but I didn't work in them like you did. Like, I helped out, but I never worked in them.
Was yours a babysitter?
No, I think mine was a painter.
Oh, the painter. That's why you like painting.
So, God, I feel like with any questions that we get, they just go deep very quickly because of the kind of lives we've had. But not to go into like a long story because no one's asking this, and
no one cares.
No one cares. But
yeah, that's what you do.
When I was about 15, 14, my family went bankrupt, and you live in sort of a halfway house when they're trying to rehouse you when you lose everything basically. And I needed to get a job, and I left. So I was in dance college. I wanted to be a dancer, and so I left college to work, and I literally had 5 jobs, and one of those jobs was one of them was babysitting, but the one that came first was a painter, and I just painted a few people's houses at like 15. I wonder if I did a good job. If you happen to watch this, I painted your house when I was that age, I'd love some feedback.
It's nice they employed you though. Would you?
It
like,
was very
trust
sweet.
a
I
kid?
don't know. Maybe they knew. Maybe word got about.
And they just wanted to help.
I don't know. But
And they
I can't.
redecorate after.
I can't remember who it was, but yeah. Anyway, so they were our first jobs. Our first job together, actually, was in Base Boys in Brent Cross in London. We worked in a clothes shop, And this is quite an interesting story about myself and Stefania. But we basically ran away from home when we were 17 years old. And where we ran to was Scotland. And we then stayed on to live in Scotland. Stefania 5 years, myself about 7 years. And that's where we really understood work life. We both ended up working, well, we basically worked for a nightclub, but we were too young to actually go inside. We were 17, so they kindly allowed us to promote the club, like it was called PRing, outside the club. So we had our leaflets and we were like, come in, you know, we've got this night on, blah blah blah. And we did that up until we were 18. And then we were 18, we moved on to the bar, and then I swear we did everything there. We were chefs, we were pizza chefs at one point. Both of us were serving pizzas at 3 in the morning, making them.
That was funny.
It was hilarious.
Our arms were good then as well, being a pizza chef.
We also had events there, so we'd have the X Factor lot up and we would look after the talent. We did a bit of security. We did quite a lot. So it was honestly one of the best things that we ever did, running away from home. I know it sounds insane, but we really learned very quickly the fundamentals of this life. And yeah,
like it was hard. We had no money. It
was so hard, but it was the best fun. I do.
We just ate rice, but yeah, it was the best.
We were broke.
Yeah,
we were broke, but we learned everything we needed to know. And I feel that's the time of our life that set the tone. So I don't know about you, but ever since working at that nightclub, because by the way, it was one of the busiest places I've ever seen in my life. I mean, you worked 7 days a week, and it was packed. And I mean, rows and rows and rows of people at the bar trying to get a drink. Rows and rows. Yeah. I would say 10 deep.
Yeah, you couldn't work quick enough.
You could not work quick enough.
No.
But I feel that since that job, whatever I do, I'm like,
breathe.
So easy, because I've never worked so hard in my entire life.
Yeah.
Because it's the hours as well. Like I mentioned earlier, we worked sometimes 21 hours a day. You're on your feet. You're physical. I mean, I've never looked so good. I got so strong and fit that I used to walk through the nightclub, like with people dancing, with a crate of beer on one hand like that. So I'd go down a floor to the keg room, pick up the box of beer, walk up the stairs, and then walk through the crowd of dancing people in the bar whilst dancing. I'd be like, way!
Do you think you could do that now?
No, absolutely not.
Should try.
I drop it on my head.
I
drop it on my own head. But yeah, that was the beginning really of our friendship, where it like solidified. That's when we came together and were like, me and you against the world.
Yeah.
We had a dream of like living in where was it? In Spain?
In Spain.
Oh, there was a little village. We actually went as far that we flew there, rented a car, and viewed villas at 17 years old, 18 years old. What was the blooming name of
it?
this?
We were like, no, that swimming pool's too small. We didn't have a pot to pee in.
We went there deadly serious. We were like, we're going to work in Scotland solid for 2 years, 20 hours a day, no day off, and we're going to buy a villa in Spain and we're going to live in Spain. I mean, we dream big, but we always dream big. I think that's really important. I think always dream so big.
Yeah.
We lived on the main street in Glasgow. We lived on Sockhill Street. It was like, it couldn't have been more expensive. But anyway, we had a fabulous time.
And noisy. It was so noisy.
We had a great time. It was a wonderful experience, and I would encourage anybody, not to obviously run away from home, but spread your wings. Spread your wings. See what life gives you, and flow with it. Stay graceful, stay humble, stay respectful, and
stay natural.
Take it all in. Take it all in. You've only got one life. So the next one is directed at me, and it was to know more about my Polish heritage. That has come from my mother's side. My mother is Polish. She is from Gdańsk in Poland, and my Polish family is very small. It's even smaller now. It's just my mum. However, it was very prevalent growing up because we always had my babcia, my grandmother, with us, and of course my mum. And my babcia didn't speak English, so it was only Polish in the household. So I know Polish like English, in the sense of when I hear it, I'm not thinking about it, I just know what's going on, I can understand it. Whereas my Italian side, I've had more self-taught because my Italian side were very proud that they learned English and they spoke English, and I didn't go to Italian school. But that's more about my Polish heritage. So another quick one, what's our nicknames? This one's easy for me because I've had so many and I've had a prevalent one. You don't
Why
really
call
have...
you?
Well, Sanj.
Ale.
No.
Oh, Sanj or Ale.
I have quite a few, but the main nickname I've had is my whole life from very young is Sanj. It's a very strange one, but I can understand how it's come about. My father always called me Sandra. When he called me, he'd be like, Sandra. And when we were very small, my brother couldn't say dra, so he'd be like, Sanj, Sanj, Sanj. And every kid that we hung out with from that age onwards, Sanj, 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 Sanj. I mean, I could tell them Alessandra, I could tell them Alex, I could tell them Ale, I could tell them anything. Sanj, it just stuck. And even in my adult life, if somebody hears Sanj and they're not even like, I don't know them very well, they'll call me Sanj. There must be something about that.
It's funny, isn't it?
Stefania's is just Steph.
Yeah, I don't really get
You don't really get.
lasagna.
Once we were working, we used to work in the events industry, and a client was calling Stefania. So Stefania was a job Stefania was on. I wasn't on that job, I was on a different one, but I went to meet Stefania in our lunch break, and the client was shouting for her, and he was going, lasagna, lasagna. And I was looking at her and I was like, why is he shouting lasagna? And she was like, he thinks it's my name. And I was like, and you haven't corrected him.
This was like day 3 on a 3-day job.
I was like, you haven't corrected him. And she's like, oh. I was like, I can't believe
whatever you want, just pay me.
I can't believe that you've been called lasagna this entire job. That's hilarious.
It made me hungry, I'm not going to lie.
I'm not
I think
surprised.
I ate more on
I would
that
have
job.
thought lasagna the whole time.
Oh.
So the next question is, are we married? And that is a no. We're not married. I know some people think that the rings that I have on this finger looks like marriage rings, but they're not. And I now know that this is the hand for like Poland and Italy, but this is the hand in the UK. Anyway, I'm not married.
I think Italy is still this side.
Oh, I don't know. Neither is Stefania. And we're very happy. No children. Yeah, just living.
Got Tommy.
Got our fur baby. But yeah, we're just living life and not pressurising ourselves or staying within a
Just trust whatever.
a framework. Yeah,
you
we're
believe
just.
in what, for me it's God's plan, just whatever's going to be will be.
And also, I think the main thing is to be happy, and we're both very happy. And yeah, how would you describe your best friend?
So you know this, you've probably thought about it.
No, I haven't. It's better when it's.
And I can't be rude, can I?
No.
Can't swear.
No. Why would you swear?
No, I'm just saying in general.
No.
Just, yeah.
Do you want to go first or shall I go first?
How would I describe my best friends?
Yeah.
So you're hardworking,
Yeah.
you're funny.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm so shocked, isn't it?
Yeah.
What are you going to say for me? Painting. So you're hardworking, funny.
George, shall I go and then you can come back with your third?
Okay.
So I would say funny. Yeah, she's funny. You know that though. Joke, 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 joke. Even when you're trying to be serious, joke, 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 joke. I would say very helpful and very kind.
That's nice.
You still think?
Yeah, say more about me. I need more
So
time.
that's it, 3. Well, these are meant to be quick ones.
Ambitious, I said ambitious.
Okay. Hardworking, ambitious and funny.
Strong.
Yeah, you're strong actually too.
Oh, I'm too strong.
She's your nickname, how could we have forgotten?
Oh yeah.
There was quite a few.
Oh, I've got.
She was called Brick. She was called
Ice Queen.
Ice Queen.
These are by men. There's a pattern here.
And yeah, I think it's because you're quite solid.
Even,
You can't like shake Stefania like
try and move me now.
Not like that.
No, but even that. No, take it. Take 2.
No, but yeah, she's solid. Like I mean, life can throw her some crap, and she's just like
And it has.
poker face.
Yeah.
She keeps going. It's like, you all right, Steph? Like, Do you need to cry? No.
No. I'll just clean more. That's
her,
when you know.
yeah, that's her thing. She'll go and clean. If no, but you do clean every day. But I mean, when she goes
when
on
I clean more.
Yeah.
And it's funny because recently there was like some family drama, and my mum started cleaning excessively, and I was like, that's where I get it from.
No, I said it to you. I was like, who's that remind you
Yeah,
of?
you said it, and I was like, that's where I get it from.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't like paying attention to what she was doing. I was like, yeah, that's what I do.
The next question from you guys is the hardest thing about being in the influencer community.
I think the hardest part in this industry is probably the fakeness. That's what really annoys me.
It does really annoy you.
I know there is a bit of fakeness anyway, like not in a bad way, but like if you have to film or something and you're tired or you're stressed or you're not in a good place, you're sad, you have to then put on the smile and act, innit? In a way. So, but that's not fake.
But you do that in life.
Yeah, that's like any job you go to, really.
Yeah.
Unless you're one of those people, they're just like,
yeah, and then you dump your problems.
You put it on other people, which is fine, but we're not like that. But as in fakeness, just everything fake. They've got all these fake followers, fake faces, fake everything, and they just do well on fakeness. That's what annoys me. No, it's getting worse.
No, it's funny. It gets really wild.
No, it's getting worse. It really annoys me because, like, it's like you're getting jobs with hair products. People are like, oh my god, your hair, you're this, you're that. It's like it's not even your hair. Like I understand if you've gone for a cancer treatment or something, fair enough. You're not going to have your own hair, you're not going to have your own eyebrows or eyelashes, that's fair, and I'm not talking about those people. But I'm talking about people that are just like adding things to themselves and getting money for it. It's like, you look after your hair, make it nice, being natural.
I think,
you know,
myself and Stefania are very passionate about championing the real woman, basically. Because it isn't nice these days with social media and any kind of media really, where everything is so false, and it's not even just about the hair and what people have had done, but also, you know, I didn't realise, but you can edit videos, like airbrush videos and alter your face in videos, and then I don't even want to get onto AI, but we're very, very passionate about keeping this channel simple and real, basically, like nothing enhanced or false or anything like that. And I think
I feel sorry for the children that see it and then they feel like, I need to do this, I
feel sorry for everybody. I feel sorry for
but mainly kids, because your mind isn't as strong.
Yeah, but I think even in myself and even with you, you know, when you look at things, you might start, oh, you know, I'm getting to an age, maybe I should do something, and because you feel the pressure. It does happen, especially with women, you do start to feel the pressure. But then with everything, Stefania, that we've done, we're just like, no, we know what needs to be done. We know that we need to eat clean. We know that we need to make sure our water quality is very good. Natural facials, products, massage, all these things.
Castor oil around the eyes, that's helping my wrinkles. Yeah,
castor oil, fantastic. Yeah. But keeping to nature and keeping it real, basically. So, yeah, that went on a bit, didn't it? But that really riles Stefania. I don't know how many times she's like, you should have 1 million views because you work so hard and you look like you look. And I'm just
not just like paying or whatever. Yeah. You know, daddy's giving you money to pay for this or pay for that. It's just annoying, but that's just the world, isn't it?
But there is the story of the turtle and the hare.
Yeah, you like this story.
But we know the story. The hare runs through, you know, just quickly doing everything quickly, and he loses the race. And the turtle, slow and steady and calmly, keeping it real, doesn't, you know, buy some skates and a fire turbo.
That'd be cool though.
And shoots past the hare.
Like the bullet.
No, but then that's fake.
Yeah, but just to watch.
No. So, yeah, we're the turtles.
And this is my hard exterior.
I think we'll do this next question because it follows on from the one we've just done. So it's the pros and cons of influencer life. I'll go first. Cons would be, it can get quite lonely, surprisingly, but we do spend a lot of time in the office, at a computer, taking pictures, discussing campaigns. You know, it is quite isolated. You've only got the small team that you have. But at the same time, I do quite like that, I'm not going to lie. So, another con, again, would be what touching on what Stefania was just speaking on about the fakeness out there. And also I think that social media does affect people quite negatively sometimes. And when I hear that, I do sometimes feel guilty, because I wonder, like, am I part of that problem? Do I put across something that would upset somebody? And I know we're not going to be able to keep everybody happy. However, like, I really try my best. I really try to. I'm even nice to the bad people, the people that are a bit nasty to us. I've had people say to me, why do you even bother? Why don't you just delete them? And I'm just like, because if someone's not being nice to you, it's because they're in pain. So my theory or my view is just be nice, because I'm not in pain right now, and I want the best for everybody. So if I can be nice and that helps that person some sort of way, then I've done my job, basically.
I think that there's no, like, there can be no shut off.
Yes.
So like for you anyway, like, I'm quite good at night time, like I get tired, but you'll just keep going. You'll be on the laptop till 2 in the morning or something. And like when you're doing a 9 to 5, you do a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And you're done. You'll just keep going.
Yeah.
Which is maybe a pro and a con. Yeah,
but I also think that going, even in our lives, like if we go anywhere, we're filming. You know, if we're out with people, we're filming. However, I will say that practice makes perfect, because now
we're getting quicker. We're
so efficient. Especially if we're with people, because I feel bad, but I also don't want to miss the moments, because fundamentally we love what we do. We love sharing our lives with you. We love you guys. We love the community we're building, and it's not like a slug. I did this the other day. It's not slog. It's not a slog for us. So we enjoy it. But when we started, we were particularly me, I was so insecure, and things just took forever. And Stefania obviously hadn't had any photography skills when we started. It was all just, she's self-taught. We're both self-taught.
Now I'm a pro.
So now we're really fast. Like, where we would take maybe 200 pictures of the same blooming picture, now we'll take like 15, and we're both happy. Same with vlogging, where we would stand and film a minute segment for like half an hour, because we were both just like, no, that wasn't right, we didn't say that right, blah blah blah. We do just off the cuff, basically. So yeah, I think that's a good con, actually. It just does take over your work. But I do say to people, when you're doing something you love, it doesn't feel like work.
Yeah, but you could sleep more.
I could sleep more, but then that is my fault as well. I'll get better at it. So the pros, there's many pros, I'm not going to lie. Pros are, you get to have the most wonderful experiences that you probably wouldn't have even imagined. You meet an incredible amount of people from all walks of life, in all types of industries, and I love meeting people. I love experiencing new things. I love learning.
Well, like at
events, trips. We work with so many brands. I mean, there's just so many aspects that are adventurous, I think. So I think that's my one of my favourite. And the others,
boss.
Yeah, literally, I was about to say that.
Actually, you were kind of my boss.
I know, but we're both the boss. I'm just a bit more, let's do this! And she's like, oh.
I'm like, oh.
So yeah.
At night.
Yeah, working for ourselves, controlling our space, deciding on the things that we want to do and the things that we don't want to do, because of course we're motivated by money. However, we don't just take all the money. We don't take every opportunity because it involves money. If something doesn't align with us, we will not take the money and share it.
No, we've turned down a lot of
many campaigns with many brands because we just would never use the products. We would never eat at those places. We would never,
we wouldn't want you guys to think that we think that's okay.
Yeah.
Because if you care about what we're putting out there, then you might do that, and then it's harmful for your body.
Yeah, your trust is very important to us. So
don't do it. Working from home also, like
a pro.
Yeah. It's good being at home. Like, you can go then get a matcha latte instead of maybe spending a tenner.
I do like the work from home.
I could dress a bit better though.
That's something we've got to work on. But yeah, I agree. I do like working from home and organising our own time. We're quite good at that. But to be honest, we weren't at the beginning. But with everything in life, if you're thinking of doing anything or changing something in your life or taking something on, always remember you're not going to be amazing at it from the get-go. there's going to be hardship and struggle, and you're going to cry, and you're going to think, why am I doing this? Unless you're amazing. But you have to break that in. You've got to break that muscle in. So whatever it is you want to do, just keep pushing and keep pushing and keep pushing, and don't give up. And then one day you'll be like, oh, that's easy, or I can easily get up at 5 and crack on, and I can easily edit a video before breakfast. You know, it all just, but it takes a bit of hard work. Your 3 favourite sustainable clothing brands?
I'm wearing one now.
Oh, of course, Beaumont Organic.
They're actually my
Stefania
favourite.
loves Beaumont Organic. Incredible brand. I've shared them quite recently in a try-on. Great brand.
Reformation, that's probably your one as well.
Mine, yeah, Reformation.
Quite like Albury.
Yeah, I would say they're your like top 3.
Yeah, from what I'm like at the moment. I like Aloha's as well.
Well, that's one of mine. Aloha's.
I'm really upset they stopped
Making bags. I've had a ton of questions actually on my tan M bag. They've stopped making it. I'm so sorry. I will find something similar and link it for you, but they've stopped making it, unfortunately.
But their clothes and shoes are lovely.
Oh, gorgeous brand. Mine are Reformation, Aloha's, and Faithful and the Brand.
Oh yeah, you've got that.
Oh, Aqua by Aqua Bandita.
Oh no, I love their stuff.
I love them too.
I'd love to own a dress from there.
Alongside the most asked question about myself and Stefania's relationship is, where is my necklace from? My Diamante floating necklace. I don't know how many questions I've had. This is nice. I bought this in Poland, and the company's called Kruk, K-R-U-K. I will link them below for you. I have been into the store and I have asked if they ship worldwide, and they have told me that they do. So make sure you pop the website into English at the top of your browser so you can understand. I'll obviously link it in English, but if it's in Polish, then just change it. But yeah, I love it. It's dainty, and
yeah, so nice.
Yeah, I get so many compliments, and it's exactly what I wanted. What I will do also is link one similar that's available in the UK as well for you, so you do have the options. So the next question is, how did I obtain property in Poland and Italy? I obtained the properties through my family. As my mother is Polish and my father is Italian, both of my grandmothers lived in those countries, and since passing, the properties have moved downwards as they do. So yeah, very fortunate, both in the beautiful, beautiful parts of the world. Of course, I would much rather have my grandmothers in those houses when I get there, but
we probably spent the same amount of time there, especially Italy, when they were alive.
Now. We spent more time.
Yeah.
We spent more time when they were alive.
And Vida was our bestie.
Yeah, absolutely loved my grandmothers. They were amazing women, and I never forget, before my nonna died, just as she was dying, I think it was like a day before, she turned to both of us and she said, have I made it okay for you? Is the place going to be okay for you? And I just thought. Another quick fire one. What motivates you?
Food.
Really? Food?
I work for food.
Really?
I love food.
Wow.
Tommy.
I wish I knew this earlier. Just be in the office swinging a...
That's different.
No, like a packet of crisps or something.
No, not crisps.
Cucumber?
No.
Chocolate. Artichoke. Swinging an artichoke. Mine would be time. Time motivates me, and what I mean by that is that it's constantly going. So when I was younger, I would always think, oh, I'll just do that tomorrow, I'll do that next week, and it would either never get done, or it would all just pile on top of me, or it would just take me a really long time to do anything. So my mindset now is, you've got to do it now. Like, why wait tomorrow or an hour? Get it done now. And also, I found that putting that in practice, actually, when you do the things immediately, you're opening the space, like it's clear for more things to come in.
Yeah.
If you imagine it as a cupboard, I imagine it as a cupboard, and you keep putting things away, and like, I'll do that Monday I have to do that, Tuesday and this cupboard's getting full of, and then it gets so full that you actually can't put anything else in it. So nothing comes because you can't get anything into that space. So yeah, don't you think? I said this to you the other day. I was like, if you keep it clear, then more stuff will just keep coming. And it's, I don't know, I just find it more enjoyable to have things done and off your mind.
So I forget if I don't do it.
Which is why I love a to-do list.
Yeah,
Stefania laughs at me, but I love a to-do list.
Yeah, but she loves it too much.
I love ticking them.
Oh, she gets excited. It's weird.
But they help, don't they? Every time you do a to-do list, you're like, that's so much better. So
the sun motivates me.
The
weather.
sun, yeah.
If it's like grey, cold, I'm not a lazy person, so I still do everything I need to do in a day. But I'm just, when the sun's shining, I'm just better. Yeah, I feel better.
I'm a different person. I'm convinced. I said this to Stefania the other day, because we had 2 days of like boiling hot weather, like Italy weather, and I was just vibing. I was doing everything. I was up.
We didn't sunbathe.
I was sweating.
We were just doing.
Yeah, we were sweating, but just I was going. And I said to Stefania, I 100% suffer from that SAD, like 100%. Even today is one day that's a bit darker. There's less sun. I can already feel it, which worries me. I think of winter, but we're not gonna think about winter.
You just need to get a lamp.
Yeah, I'm gonna start looking. So yeah, I would agree. I'd say sunshine, like weather, and time is my motivation. Another question on Italy. When we go to Italy, Ravello and Lucca, are we staying at family houses? And we sort of have answered that. Yes, we do. Stefania is from Lucca, and my family, my dad's side, is from Ravello. So we obviously stay with family. The next question, have we had any work done? I think we've kind of answered that, but
these are real, guys.
I think for the record,
just stop going on about them.
We have had no procedure,
this little button nose, I didn't get it done. I was born like this again.
We have had absolutely nothing done. No, our hair is real. We've had no Botox, filler, eyebrows are real, lashes are real.
I don't even pluck mine.
These are real. We've had no adjustments anywhere. The only thing I have had done is my lip blush.
Oh, but that's just like a colour thing.
The reason I had it done was because I suffered so badly with cold sores when cold sores? When I was younger here, that I was left with scarring. So I had circles on my lips, which was the same colour as my skin. So I kind of like lost my lips, and then I met the most wonderful, she's an artist, her name is Zoe, I'll link her below. She does lips, she also does microblading and something else. Her ethos is also, I think it's called Wake Up Naked? No, Wake Up Makeup Free? Wake Up Naked? Something like that, but it's basically Wake Up Makeup Free. Oh, that's really annoying me, but basically it's to get her clients looking so naturally beautiful, like you wouldn't be able to tell that there's had any work done, that they feel confident not to have to layer makeup on. Anyway, I came across Zoe and I went for a lip blush, and I was so nervous because I'm so funny about doing anything to myself, and it's not permanent. It's just putting a bit more colour onto your lips, basically.
We filmed a video, didn't we?
Yeah, I'll link it below. But I've just had a little lip blush, which is actually faded now because I've had it done a few years ago. But that's all I've had done. But like we said earlier, it's something that, look, I'm not going to say that we never will, because you just don't know what will happen in life, and I don't want people putting this video up years later going, you said da-da-da. However, as I stand now, I do not want to get anything done. Botox is poison. It's the most poisonous toxin in the world for a human being, only because they're putting in such small doses. It doesn't kill you. If they were to put in a bigger dose, you'd die instantly. So that's something I would never do. But I don't know how I'm going to feel when I'm an older woman. I know Stefania says she's going to grow old very gracefully.
Yeah, like my grandma.
I plan to also. However, I don't know how I'm going to feel. I've never experienced old age, so I don't want to speak on something that I've never experienced.
I don't even think it looks nice though, sorry.
No, but like, if you spent the money on an actual facelift.
Celebrities are getting it done, and they don't look
I mean, I don't want it, but you know what it is, I just don't want to say something for sure
I've never even dyed my hair. I've got grey hair, and I'm like, I'll just let it go grey. Sod it.
But no, we have had absolutely no work done. Another quick one. What is your favourite way to work out?
This arm is strong.
Eating.
Eating as well.
Yeah, it's not really a workout. For me,
Walking.
it would be walking, dance, if it's Zumba, if it's ballroom dancing, whatever it is. I love dancing. I was a dancer when I was a young girl.
Yeah, same.
And yoga. We love yoga. We don't do it really seriously. It's more the stretching element that we really, really enjoy. And also something I really, really, really want to get into is boxing. Not professionally, but just sparring. Imagine.
Then she'll need Botox.
No, but just sparring. Like, I really want Jennifer Aniston arms.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
A bit of a bingo.
But in general, we are just not lazy people. We don't sit. This is the longest we've sat in ages. We do not stop.
Nice.
We take the stairs. When I'm in front of the computer, I'll be doing squats. If I'm cooking something, I'm doing leg raises at the back. If I'm in the kitchen, I'm doing press-ups against the island. I'm just always trying to move my body and exercise because honestly, I just can't stand the gym. I can't stand it. I've never liked it. My dad used to have a gym. Actually, it was the nicest gym I've ever seen. But it's just an environment that I can't like get into. I feel there's too many distractions, basically. Another thing I love, actually, I must add, is a TRX. I have one at home. I need to use it more, but I love training the TRX because I don't want to get too muscly. I just want to get lean and cut. So it's training against your own body weight, basically. They're mine.
I love, walking is probably my favourite.
Hiking up the Ravello mountains.
Yeah, and I do love the Zumba and gardening.
Gardening's a great exercise.
Because for my mind and body.
Yeah, if you need to tighten up your booty, do some gardening.
And if you don't have a garden, come here.
We need help. Yeah. Another question on Italy. We love Italy so much. Why don't we live there?
I don't know. Stupid.
There's a few things. The first thing, Stefania is actually not allowed to stay there longer than 90 days.
I'll
so
get deported.
That's something that's stopping us. However, guys, breaking news, Stefania has now got an appointment in her consulate in her village. So fingers crossed, everybody keep praying, fingers crossed for Stefania that they give her something, basically. So that's one of the reasons. Another reason, I think, honestly, the dream is to live in Italy, and we are so fortunate that we can go back and forth as we please. So I think that's the reason why we don't permanently move there, because we can move back and forth. We have a lot of family, mainly, well, all our family is in London. The family that we did have in Italy, well, Stefania's grandparents both lived in the UK. My grandparents in Italy and Poland. But I obviously would go there to see them, but everybody's here. So, and also for me personally, I've got my mum, and obviously she broke her leg, and I feel that's my responsibility. So I'd like to, I just want to make sure she's okay, and obviously spend as much time as I can with her. But I think
we've got Tommy.
I know. We also have Tommy, but we can move Tommy back.
We can, yeah.
Tommy came from there, we just send him back. We would love to live in Italy, and we hope to do so. Oh no, we will. We will live in Italy one day. But
we're still young anyway.
Yeah, I feel like we've just got so much
travel
to do, and living in Italy is kind of taking a back seat, I think. Actually, I don't know, because then with what we do, we could easily live there. I don't know, but as you can tell, we just don't. I think with anything, exactly. I think with anything, when the time is right, you just know it. So when that time comes, we are running to Italy. There were a few yes and no questions, really quick. Do you have pets? Yes. That's easy.
Sweating.
Yes, we do. We have one cat. His name is Tommy. He was my Nonna Elvira's, and we brought him from Ravello, Italy, to live here in London with us, as promised to Nonna Elvira. But of course we would never leave him there after he became so attached to her before she died.
Yeah.
City life or country life?
Country.
Country life, absolutely.
Country.
Another dream is to eventually move to the English countryside. That would be amazing, to have a place in the English countryside and get out of the crazy city.
I want animals. I want a little lamb.
A farm, more land, more community,
little chickens.
Beautiful views. Yeah. Home cooked meal or going out restaurant?
Home cooked.
Home cooked all day. In fact, we've now said that we don't want to go out for food anymore because it's ridiculously overpriced and it doesn't taste good. I don't mind paying if I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
But the last few experiences have not gone down very well. There are still a good few restaurants in London that we do enjoy, but there is nothing better than a home cooked meal.
Yeah. And the oils they use are so bad for our health.
That's the other
It's
thing.
not good.
What you put in your body is so important, and we're so aware of that, down to what type of water's used, the oils. If you want to go deeper, the energy, whoever makes the food, what state of mind were they in? Were they hungover? Were they angry? Were they jealous? Are they dirty? All of that. All of that, you might think we're wacky, but that's just how I see it. So we're very careful. We're very picky when we do go out. Honestly, it's like once in a blue moon, but home cooked all day long. Is YouTube our only job? No, it's not. We have always had our fingers in many pies. It's just, for me, our thinking has always been just cover all the grounds because you don't know what's going to happen in life. So we did have a staffing event agency which we lost in the pandemic, and then that is why we then started YouTube and started to explore social media more, because we were doing quite well on Instagram, and thankfully it's looking after us at the moment. We do still dip in and out of event work here and there, although it has changed since the pandemic. There aren't as many events, and if there is, the staff that we would supply are quite luxury. You sort of don't need them. They're the hello, they're the greeters, and they're the finishing touches. So when people cut back, they're the first to go. And then most recently, the project in Italy, the villa. So we've been working very hard on that, as well as with the other properties abroad. That takes up a lot of our time. But that's it at the moment, I think. YouTube, thankfully, thanks to you guys, is really taking up most of our time, and we just want to excel in it. We want to level up 100 times and bring you more exciting content. What makes you intensely happy?
Food.
Seriously? Intensely happy.
Who doesn't agree?
I know we all love food, but what makes you intensely happy? Like, you're just always going to go to food?
No. Intensely happy is walking to the beach.
That makes me very happy. I think what makes me intensely happy is knowing that everybody is okay. Like, that everyone I know
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
is okay and
That's
healthy. That's when I'm just walking on cloud 9, I think.
Like it's Tommy.
But of course, spending time with loved ones, and I think the simple things for us, like Stefania mentioned, walking to the beach in Italy, gardening.
Oh no, I love gardening.
At the beach, just being at the beach. It's just really simple things.
I love being in, I don't know if it's intensely happy, but when we do our cooking days in the kitchen.
Yeah, but I don't know if that would be
It makes me happy. Intensely, no.
Intensely is knowing that,
Yeah.
for me, is knowing that everybody is okay. That is just,
That's nice.
yeah.
Yeah, I was saying.
3 things you need to take when you travel. 3 things you wouldn't travel without.
Probiotics.
Probiotics, such a good one. Probiotics, because of course when you're abroad you don't eat as you would normally eat, and the gut health, number 1, nothing worse than feeling unwell when you're away. Boring one, but just like all of my equipment, like my camera, my batteries and all of that sort of stuff. And I would say probably a tonic to like give your face a good clean, because I think even when you don't wear makeup on holiday, I don't know about you, but my skin is really dirty. I don't know if it's all the sweating, but
Probably.
After the shower we use the Ren tonic, and honestly, if you think your face is clean, just try the Ren tonic and you will soon see that it really wasn't. So I think a tonic for me
Yeah. I was going to say like my natural face stuff, like my natural SPF.
Of course. Green people SPF.
Yeah.
That's it.
And like my face wash that's natural.
Yeah. I think probiotics is the main thing for us.
Good book.
Yeah, I would, a book, probiotics and tonic. There's my 3. Our goal for our YouTube channel, what we'd like to achieve, the direction we want to go. I think to just continue making content that you guys enjoy.
Yeah.
And what we get from it is a bonus, I think. Of course, I would love to hit the goal at the moment is 100k followers for 100k subscribers in my head, which of course is going to happen because all of you lovely people are going to hit that subscribe button before you leave today. But honestly, one thing with the channel that has been really wonderful is I remember at the beginning people being like, plan out your content, do this, do that, and there were so many like rules and ways to do it, whereas we have just been honestly sharing whatever's happening in our life. Nothing is pre-planned or organised. We just get up, get ready, get the camera and just live and just share it with you guys. So that's something that for me is the most important thing, to keep that authenticity on the channel. But of course we'd love to see the channel grow and go to even bigger things. You guys particularly love the travel content, so we'd love to take you to more places. I really want to see the Philippines, and I really want to go to Cuba, South America. I've never been, none of us have, so we just want to keep on traveling, of course.
Yeah.
I think one of my biggest goals, I've had this for a while, I've got 2. One is to do a edit with a sustainable clothing brand. The other is I've always wanted to launch a sustainable lingerie brand. But everyone's known about that for years and years and years because it's something they're the 2 things that I want to do. But as for the channel, the main goal is that you guys keep enjoying it and enjoying us, and we don't start getting on your nerves. Or
I'd love to be like a photographer for Magic Mike, something like that. David Randy, George Clooney.
Or the Spanish rugby.
Oh no,
team.
no, that's my new thing. Sorry, Sanj, I
I'm
don't want to announce it here, but I have to hand in my resignation. What do you do? Just write on a piece of paper? Okay, I'll do it later.
The other night we were, so myself and Spanish both, when we get into bed, we don't sleep in the same bed. We go to our bedrooms.
That'll be the next question.
In our bed, we both tend to put TikTok on for like 10 minutes. I don't know why. It's nothing we've ever. It's not. Yeah, you shouldn't do it. But it's nothing we've ever consciously discussed or known. But it's clearly something we both do. Anyway, this particular night, TikTok has served me a video of the Spanish rugby team's dressing room. Dressing room. Changing room.
Whatever. Dressing room.
And I was like, the jaw just dropped. I mean, firstly, how they were so beautiful. Then they're dancing, they're doing salsa, they're doing it all.
Stretching.
They're topless, I mean, it's just, honestly, if you go find them, just put Spanish rugby team. But as I was watching it, I then get a WhatsApp through of a link to TikTok. And I click on it and it's the exact video I'm watching, and it was Stefania texting me going, oh my god. And then that was it. We were literally like, what job can we get in there? Could I be a masseuse? And I was like, do you reckon I could deliver the clean kits? And so we were trying to work out.
I'll take the dirty ones away.
That's disgusting. How we could get involved, but I just got completely off track. What were we talking about before that?
So basically, Spanish rugby team. If you're watching now, please hire me.
A quick one. Favourite colour? Navy for Stefania.
Navy.
I mean, stupid. For me, it's white and green. I think they're my 2 favourite. Because whenever I say white, people are like, that's not a colour. So then green, if you don't think white's a colour. But white and green. What is your diet? We are whole food, plant-based eaters, which means we don't eat meat, dairy, fish, processed food, sugar,
bad oils,
very clean, natural, lots of fruit, veg, grains, beans, yeah,
Sweet potatoes.
and we've had that diet, we've lived like that for, I would say, 15 years. Me slightly longer than Stefania, but for way before it was a fashion. We were the ones with our vegan, well, we didn't even use the word vegan, but healthy pots, jars at work eating, and people would be like, oh, what's wrong with you? Why are you eating like that? Nightmare. But we powered through, and now we've gone past it, but it was popular for a bit, and whether it's popular or not, we just
don't care.
We enjoy it. We enjoy eating that way. We feel our best.
Yeah.
And I would recommend it highly if you're thinking about it. At least give it a go. 3 months. If you don't feel any better, or if you don't feel a difference, then crack on with what you were doing before. But honestly, would highly recommend eating that way.
But even if you don't want to, just get more like fresh foods into your diet.
Yeah.
You know, have your meat, whatever, but just add freshness.
Yeah. What are our 3 favourite clean beauty brands or products? Do brands or products? Let's do products.
I think for me it's the Ren Evercalm range. Like,
is it the entire range, or is there a particular product within that range?
I think anything I use from there. That helps.
Evercalm it's wonderful for sensitive skin. Stefania doesn't have very sensitive skin, but it is a wonderful range that they do.
Yeah, but I was putting it on my eczema and it was nice.
Oh really?
I'm using what's that one? The day cream at the moment.
The day cream's very good.
I really like that.
I'm gonna say castor oil.
Castor oil, yeah.
Yeah, just as long as it's a high quality organic, comes in a glass bottle, but castor oil has been a huge game changer for me. On non-makeup days, I use it to set my brows, I use it to coat my lashes, and they have become so thick and healthy. I can't even begin to explain. And then when my hair isn't too clean anymore, I then start rubbing it on my face when I go to sleep.
Yeah, I put it in like these bits where I've always pulled my hair up too much and it's like receded a little bit.
Yeah.
And that seems to be helping. With castor oil though, you have to get the hexane free one. So
I'll link a good one. I'll link the one we use below for you.
Yeah.
We just got it on Amazon.
Like £9.
I'm gonna say the Green People Face SPF.
Yeah.
Honestly, my skin loves it. Even just as a cream for my face. It was one of the products that sorted out my acne, like right at the very beginning. I couldn't believe it, but love that product.
What's it called? The pie spray.
Oh,
and you just hold it. You don't need to keep holding it. You hold it once, then you can just.
Yeah, that's a good one. So yours is the Evercalm range from Ren.
Yeah, the green one.
The Pie facial mist.
And then I do agree with you with the castor oil.
Castor oil. Mine's castor oil. What did I say? SPF. Green People's Face SPF. I think I'm going to say my mascara. Wonder Skin Powerful Mascara. I mean, that's just a long-standing beauty product that I love. Like, I think if you've got good lashes, you don't need much else.
Yeah.
And can I just add a fourth? My LED mask. Particularly by Aurora, because they are a medical, like they're doctors and scientists that make LED infrared for healing the body. So they deal with people that have suffered severe burns. They have like ones for the body, like tubes that you sit in. So they developed one for beauty as well, just because obviously there's a market for it. Yeah, love that.
Yeah, I'm probably going to think of more, but that's just like at the top of my head.
I think what we'll do now we're home is maybe do a sit down skincare video, even if you guys have been asking about my hair care. So I think we should do like separate videos on that and go in on the products a little bit more.
Oh, I just thought of another one.
What?
The Wonder Skin lip scrub. I love that.
But that's for summer.
That's something I take. Yeah,
that's
but I actually used it today and it tastes so good. I was like,
it tastes amazing, and your lips just feel
soft,
fresh. Yeah.
It was after the smoothie bowl, and I was like, oh, I think I need to scrub my lips.
I'm just going to keep adding. Another one would be the RMS Unpowder.
Oh.
We've used that Unpowder since turning to like clean beauty and healthy eating, and I would say that that's been the past, like I said, 15 years.
Yeah, I love it.
I've never used another one, but particularly the Unpowder.
The Unpowder, yeah.
Another fast one. What do you collect? Memories.
Oh, that's nice.
That's it. Oh, and also fridge magnets.
Stamps.
No, you don't. Such a lie. You're just thinking of things you can collect. We also collect fridge magnets from wherever we travel to. It's something, I don't know where, oh no, I do know where we got it from. We got it from a friend in Scotland. They bought it for their mother, and we went to their house. Her fridge was just covered.
And then she's got 2 fridges.
She's got 2 fridges now with it. So yeah, we basically started doing it. You don't.
I don't really collect anything.
She collects navy. Anything navy. She
Girl.
collects. Describe yourself in 3 words. I'll go first. Loyal, trustworthy, and stubborn.
I'm probably stubborn as well.
You're stubborn. I'm worse.
Clean. Clean but unorganised.
Not tidy, clean.
Yeah, they're 2 different things.
Okay.
I'm talking. A grafter.
A grafter.
That's it, that's 3.
Clean and a grafter.
I said one before that.
No, you didn't. You've said clean, not tidy, and a grafter.
Have I said that before? Oh, I don't know. That's
No.
not it. Stubborn, I did.
Oh, okay, stubborn. Okay. Clean, a grafter, and stubborn. That's how she described herself.
Strong.
Strong.
Smelly.
Strong. Smelly.
Smelly Steph.
Smelly
Smelly
Steph.
lasagna girl.
The first thing you grab in the morning. I am going to have to sadly say my blooming phone.
Yeah, but that's because my alarm's going off, so I have to turn it
Yeah,
off.
but also terribly, sometimes I use my phone to forcefully wake myself up,
It's very bad.
because if not, I will just continue to sleep. But let's move past the phone. The first thing I grab would be my lemon and water.
Mine would be my toothbrush.
Yeah, the obvious, but then
You got
obviously you've got your routine, but the first thing you grab. Some days it's my
Oh,
laptop.
Tommy actually.
Oh, it is. Yours is Tommy. So
And
Stefania will pick up Tommy,
Routine.
bring him into my bedroom, and dump him on me. That's the routine.
I give him a little cuddle and a kiss first, and I put him on your face to wake you up.
Yeah, and I would say lemon and water. That's the first thing I grab.
Yeah.
Wherever I am, doesn't matter where I am, lemon and water. Last question.
What is
I
it?
hope this hasn't been too long. I feel like we have gone on and on a bit, but the
Let's
last
go
question
toilet.
is, what is the secret to your long-lasting friendship? I think the main one is loyalty. No matter what, this has not been perfect. There's been times where I thought the friendship was over. You know, nothing's perfect, but fundamentally we're loyal to each other. No matter what, no matter what's going on, we are always there for each other. And I don't mean on the phone or just listen for a bit. You know, if something goes down somewhere, both of us go. When my nonna was dying, Stefania came with me. It was like, my nonna used to say, I've got 2 granddaughters, not 1. It's that level of loyalty, and no matter what, basically, ride or die.
Yeah.
Ride or die. Like, even if one of us are at a loss of whatever it is, whether it's financial, a friendship, something's happened, you know, where one of us would lose something in a way, you know, because of it. We choose each other first, if you know what I mean. So I think that's the secret, and being truthful and honest as much as you possibly can be, never having to second guess each other is very important, because if you do, then the trust goes, and you know, you can't, it's hard to move on. But yeah, I'd say loyalty.
Yeah. And it's nice having that someone, like even when I was looking after my nonna, it was hard just coming home, and you want, you know, there's someone you could talk to, even if it wasn't about the subject. But
there
it's
was
fine.
just somebody there.
Yeah, helps.
Yeah, we basically make each other's problems our own, the same way our wins are our own. Like everything, we celebrate everything together, nothing's separate, which is why when you ask what's your relationship, it's like the natural thing to say is sisters, because that's, you know, really good sisters. Like, 'cause I know a lot of sisters don't get on, or siblings in fact, but yeah, it's just to me it's what I imagine if I had a sister. This, like, we just are like that, and we have been since we were very little, and it's the best fun ever. There's nothing like a friendship from childhood. I hope that all of you have at least one friendship from childhood that you still have, because the world's tough, and we need each other. It's as simple as that. We need each other, and we need people we can trust and rely on, and, you know, be our crutch when when things are difficult. Nowadays, people are so self-involved and selfish, and they're just like, oh, me, I'm sad, so, you know, forget what your sadness is, or I haven't got time for this, or whatever it may be. Always, no matter what, be kind and be there for people. It's so important.
Yeah,
it's
life's
so
hard.
And believe us when we tell you, the gains from it are far more than you can imagine. Our friendship, for this long, how close we are, you experience life so differently. You really do. Like, of course, I've been travelling alone quite a bit since Stefania has only got 90 days to stay in Europe, so you'll know that I've been back and forth. And honestly, travelling alone, it's not as much fun. I mean, it's great, but...
Yeah, that's just because I'm not there. Like, you could be with loads of people, it's just still not.
Yeah, like there's that one person, you know, you only have to look at each other and you know what you're both thinking. You both know, like, you're just happy with the same things. I mean, the amount of times we travel and even the foods we pick, the drinks, we share something, we're like, yeah, like there's no restriction. It's special, and I urge you to work on good friendships. Put your time in. It's the best investment you'll ever make.
I think we should end it with a hug.
I don't.
She doesn't like hugging.
It's not that I don't like it, it just feels a bit sticky.
What's that? There. It makes you feel better if you hug someone. It does.
We are going to end this video here. I think it's gone on long enough. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. We apologise it's taken this long for us to deliver it to you. We did plan to do it a month ago, and we did plan to do it in Italy, but as we said earlier, plans don't always uphold. But we hope you enjoyed it. I hope we've answered everything thus far. If there are any other questions, pop them below in this video, and we will do another one of these videos when there's enough questions. Please, before you go, hit that subscribe button.
Subscribe.
It helps us more than you can imagine. And of course, continue liking and commenting. And those of you that I haven't commented back to, I will, because I pride myself on answering every comment back. It just takes a bit of time.
Does it all herself.
Well, Stefania started helping me. And don't forget, we're also on Instagram. It's at Honestly Alessandra, where, of course, you can see us daily. And yeah.
Hope everyone's happy and healthy.
Yes. I honestly can't believe we're even sitting here filming a video of all these questions that you guys are asking. It's amazing, and yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Grazie.
Thank you.
Dziękuję. Merci. Gomawe.
Gomawe.
We're learning Korean now. Gomawe. Thank you guys. Thank you so much, and we will see you in our next video. Bye.
Bye.